everyone. This is Marie Holiday, and welcome to my live stream lecture this Monday morning. I'm out here on this walking trail, and it's a little cool out here. I got me a jacket on, and I just want to thank everyone for supporting my channel. My channel is very close to reaching 80,000 plus subscribers, and that would not have been possible without all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get down to this morning's very important lecture. The focus of this lecture is emergency fund, aka you do not need credit cards. Emergency funds, aka you do not need credit cards. So I'm gonna tell you something, and it's also about changing your mindset. Society really has programmed people into thinking you got to have a credit card for emergency purposes, or you got to have a credit card to build your credit. I'm gonna tell you something, you got to shift your mindset in terms of understanding you really do. I hadn't had a credit card in years, over 8 or 9 years, and it took a shift in my mindset. In terms of emergency fund, I'm gonna tell you something. And that also takes a mindset. And I'm gonna say this again. It is critical to have a emergency savings account, an emergency fund that is critical. So when emergencies do come up, you pull from your emergency fund to deal with it versus having a mindset that you got to have a credit card to deal with emergencies. No, that ain't really dealing with the emergency. That's creating debt. I don't care. You got to start somewhere. Treat that emergency savings account like a bill. I'm telling you, that is what is going to help you change your mindset. So if your car break down, no problem. If something going on in your home, no problem. If an unexpected doctor bill occur, no problem. If you got to take a flight somewhere because someone's sick in your family, no problem. I'm telling you, you have got to begin to develop a strategic plan to start saving for emergency savings. I don't care if it's $50, $100, $200. Treat it like it is a bill, so that can assist you in shifting your mindset, thinking you got to have a credit card, because society, that's the number one strategies to keep people in the debt trap. Always being in debt, always owing somebody, because that money you dishing out on that credit card, you can be using that money to build your 401, to increase your portfolio, to build your emergency savings account, to a point now you got 3 months worth of bills in your emergency savings accounts. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 2 years. This thing is real. This thing is real. Eliminate them credit cards. Get rid of them credit cards. You're not going to get ahead. You're not going to get ahead. There are so many variables. My credit score well over 800 and ain't on a credit card in years. So that's validation that you do not need a credit card to raise your credit score. And my credit score has been rising and rising and rising aggressively, and I hadn't owned a credit card in years. There's many variables that has a determining factor on your credit score. Number one, your debt to income ratio. That's a variable right there. Who do you owe against how much do you make? Your debt to income ratio has a variable. Do you pay your bills on time, such as your mortgage, has a variable. There are many things that has a variable on your credit score versus having that mindset, oh, you got to have a credit card to build your credit score. I'm telling you, that's a myth. There's too many other variables that determines that. And then it's not just about the credit score, it's the FICO score. The FICO score and the credit score is not the same. That FICO score, what's going to help drive debt is your debt to income ratio. So I'm telling you, society has programmed people into thinking you got to have a credit card. No, build your own emergency fund. Take charge of your own finances and build your own emergency fund versus having the mindset that credit card going to be for me, there for me when an emergency come up. Shift your mindset. Become debt-free. Increase your portfolio, your retirement, your emergency savings account. So no matter whatever hit you, you got it. I'm telling you, this thing is real. Because my house on the market, I'm in the process of selling my mobile home to buy what I want. It's on the market. It's on the market. And typically, I would not even be home on a Monday, but I'm fully retired. So I'm noticing that it's my power went out in one of my rooms. No problem. Get an electrician out there on the spot. That's an example of having money in your emergency fund. So no matter what come up, you can deal with it. You're not creating new debt. There you go. You ain't creating no new debt. Because with a credit card, you're creating new debt. You're digging a hole deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Think about your parents when you were growing up. They didn't own no credit card. If you didn't have the money to get it, your behind didn't get it. I came up back in the time, or if you didn't have money to get it, you put it on layaway, so you still ain't creating no debt because you're paying money on it progressively, money that you have. So when you paid off that layaway, you got your merchandise, you don't owe nobody nothing. Same mindset. Build your portfolio, build your wealth, get rid of the credit cards, change your mindset so you can be debt free. Did people, society tell folks, oh, you need a credit card to travel? No, you don't. Use your debit card. That debit card will work just as good as, better yet, it'll work better than a credit card because it's coming directly out of your checking account. So you ain't creating no new debt because if the money ain't there, that card ain't gonna clear. And that also will position you to be more serious about your money, to control your money, to respect your money, and understanding the power of increasing your financial freedom. This thing is real. There are people right now drowning in a sea of credit card debt. Oh, $50, $60, $100,000 in credit card debt. That's crazy. That's I'm telling you, society program us into believing you got to have credit cards. You got to go out there and create all of that debt. We got to shift our mindset because how you build generational wealth. Here we go. How you build generational wealth is you're able to work your money, to invest your money, to improve your financial portfolio so you can pass down generational wealth versus generational debt. And I'm here to tell you, this thing is real. So ladies and gentlemen, pass this information along, in terms of you. It is critical that you create your own emergency fund, and you do not need credit card, and that's going to require a shift in change. And that's a powerful thing, so that can free your money up to build that emergency fund to 6 months worth of bills, 3 years worth of bills, 5 years worth of bills. So don't matter what emergency come up, you ain't lose. The only thing that emergency gonna do is maybe a little bit of inconvenience, but you won't be stressed out about, oh, how I'm gonna pay for this. And I'm here to tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have. Also, again, I want to thank all of my supporters for supporting my channel. My channel is very, very close to reaching 80,000 plus subscribers, and none of that would have been possible without my supporters. I can clearly remember when I had 2 subscribers on my channel, and now is very close to reaching 80,000 plus subscribers. I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers. God give me the strength, the skills, and the ability to impart this onto the world. That's all I have. Semper Fi, Semper Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.